Welcome to Hannity Live on this busy news-breaking Friday. Tonight, so much to cover, including, Forgetful Joe's shifting recollection on civil rights issues. Also, we will bring you a Hannity history lesson on the real Democratic Party and their disgusting hypocrisy on the issue of race in America. We will challenge the media mob to ask real questions of real hypocrisy of their friends at the Democratic Party. Plus, we have shocking new footage, violence against police. Chaos continues in all big cities across America. First, we turn to breaking news out of Seattle tonight, where anarchy now reigns supreme. Now, roadblocks, checkpoints, border walls, armed vigilantes, vandalism, extortion. This isn't some failed third world country. It is a scene from Seattle's prominent Capitol Hill neighborhood, just a short distance from the iconic Space Needle. Now, the 6-block area in the middle of the city has now been blocked off by a group of, socialist revolutionary wannabes, and they're calling their little socialist utopia, quote, the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, or CHAZ for short. Now, in this little slice of socialist heaven, all police have been kicked out. In fact, the local police precinct was totally abandoned by city officials, subsequently taken over by the so-called peaceful demonstrators, which is putting everyone inside the autonomy zone or autonomous zone at risk. Take a look.
Our calls for service have more than tripled. These are responses to emergency calls. Rapes, robberies, and all sorts of violent accidents have been occurring in the area that we're not able to get to.
Anyone with a functioning brain, you have to know this is unacceptable. But, the mayor of Seattle, Jenny Durkin is her name, is either too stupid or too incompetent to care. She's actually letting the anarchists take over, control, and even destroy her city. In fact, she's calling this autonomous zone patriotic. Last night on fake news, CNN, she predicted that it would lead to a summer of love. Wow. Take a look.
How long do you think Seattle in those few blocks looks like this?
I don't know. We could have the summer of love.
Well, tell that to the police, who was supposed to be in that precinct, though. But I understand your sentiment, Mayor.
We don't have to sacrifice public safety for First Amendment rights. Both can exist, and we'll make sure that both exist in Seattle.
They took over parts of the city. They took over police precincts. Summer of love, armed vigilantes, checkpoints, vandalism, of course, a community garden. And the police, they're not invited. There's, what do you call that? I thought that was discrimination. They even built a border wall, tough on immigration policies. Sounds like discrimination against law enforcement to me. And I thought liberals were against these things and believed in inclusiveness and diversity and open borders. Not here. President Trump now vowing to restore order, but the mayor in this particular case is calling any federal intervention unconstitutional and illegal. She doesn't know anything about the law either. Now, I'll say this. My unsolicited, humble advice is this. If she doesn't want help, and by the way, that's fine, and her fellow Democratic governor, the ever-incompetent Inslee, both of them will be fully responsible for the demise of this city and this state. The president has now been offering once again to help. Would you like us to help? We can help you restore order. They choose. They decline the president's offer. My attitude at this point is, okay, if that's how you want to run your city and your state and you want the anarchists to take over, okay, you deal with that problem on your own. Now, I hope and pray it doesn't become that bad, because then the president will have to get involved. Otherwise, I'd say, it's your city, your state, have fun. But get this, as late as Wednesday, Governor Jay Inslee had no idea that these autonomous zones was even in existence. It wasn't even happening. No idea whatsoever. So I don't know what's worse, him not knowing or him really knowing and afraid to say he knows, and that would mean he'd have to do his job. And meanwhile, one Seattle City Council member is now pretending that the zone is, quote, a street fair with political discussions in a drum circle. And the mob and the media, they're not doing their job. If this was a conservative group of any kind, right-wing, blah, 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 they would have a very different part of their coverage. But they're painting a rosy picture. Conspiracy TV, MSDNC, calling it a pedestrian street fair. CBS News, touting the zone's art displays, also known as graffiti. ABC, they called it a festive zone with festive-like atmosphere. Imagine if this was a group of crazy conservatives, right-wing nut jobs, whatever you want to call them. Not really conservatives, but real extremists. Because that's what this is. This is the far left, which is now becoming the mainstream of the Democratic Party. Back to fake news, CNN, they actually are applauding the peaceful nature of the demonstrations. Well, that was until their report. In fairness to them, it was just as they said until it was totally derailed by one of the peaceful protesters in the Summer of Love. Take a look.
Despite the fact that this all began with force, what you're seeing in front of me, is a peaceful situation. In fact, it sort of looks like a street festival.
Is this an area that has been, I mean, the president makes it sound like this is an area that has been taken over and is being ruled by, somebody, is being ruled by I don't know how we would describe them.
Everybody. Yeah, well, folks can certainly come and go.
Can't you see the festive atmosphere? Don't you feel the love in the room? Don't you feel the summer of love in the autonomous zone that the governor, the dopey mayor are letting them take over part of their city? New York Toilet Paper Times, of course, they're calling this, quote, a homeland for racial justice. Okay, they don't own this property. They just stolen it. Nobody's stopping them, including the police precinct. But when two members of the African American Council actually accused the autonomous zone demonstrators of hijacking their message, they were practically booed off stage. Now, for the socialists, the anarchists inside the autonomous, festive, free Summer of Love zone, this isn't about reforming police. Their list of demands, oh yeah, sounds just like the Democratic Socialist Party that the mob and the media loves, all their socialist yearnings. But now, in the near term, those taking up residence inside property that's not theirs, the autonomous zone, they're begging for weapons and cigarettes and Gatorade. There you go. Oh, also vegan meals. And according to reports, these lawless, autonomous Summer of Peace zones are filled with angry socialist vegans. Maybe, by the way, coming to a city near you. Tonight, at least one governor is vowing to maintain law and order. All credit goes out tonight to Tennessee Governor Bill Lee. He's warning these demonstrators that autonomous zones, summer festive freedom zones, they won't exist or be tolerated in Music City, USA, in the city of Nashville. And this comes as law enforcement officers around the country, well, they continue to be attacked, targeted, demonized in sick, disturbing ways. Over now 800 hurt, some killed. The lawless liberals continue to just double down on lawlessness and anarchy. And they basically are allowing everyone to run wild. Look at the city of Minneapolis. Guess what? That city council just voted on a plan to replace the entire police department with a new public safety model. So who are you going to call when there's a serious violent crime in Minneapolis? And these lawless, radical ideas, guess what? Come as cops all around the country are being hit with bottles and rocks and bricks and Molotov cocktails, shot at, run over, doxed online, and it keeps getting worse and worse.